Shalom, Israel. We are the Isupk, started out of Harlem, New York, on 125th Street under command of General Yohana. I'm Officer of 1,000 of Ram here with Officer of 1,000 of Ramawan. This is the Tuesday night biblical law class. And a lot of stuff been going on with our people. According to the Bible, man, the Bible says that for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Right now, our people, man, are gearing up. A lot of our people have been posting up where they vote. They voted today. They vote tomorrow. You vote for your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sin. Our people don't realize that participating with these holidays and with these different things that our oppressors are doing, you're sinning against the Most High. You've been voting. You've been marching, and you've been singing in them churches on Sundays since the late 50s or 60s, and there hasn't been a change. Our people are still being murdered in the streets. We're turning guns against one another. We don't have no love for one another, no respect for one another. Our children can't go out in the streets and play. The women, the old people scared to go outside and walk to the store and everything else, man. Now we got a lot going on where our oppressors are attacking these different brothers, calling them anti-Semitic, just because they make a statement. And since when has it been against the law to read a book and then just make a light comment on it? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, these laws haven't been done away with, and the reason why we're suffering and dealing with the oppression that we're dealing with is because of our sins, because of our lack of knowledge, but because that we're following the world. You're friends with the world, and you're enemies to the Lord by disobeying the Bible. The Lord gave Moses these commandments to give to the children of Israel, and black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman. You are the true children of Israel. You are the children that the Most High care about. But by serving other gods, and we're bringing the wrath of the Most High down upon our heads. That's right. Let's go to, we're going to start out with Matthew 5:17. You know, our people got a tendency to say things like color don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You want to say color don't matter because you want to keep serving, you want to keep going to these Christian churches and praying to that white God that these our oppressors forced upon our people. You act like racism isn't existing in Chicago. You act like racism. These people have showed us within the last 8 to 10 years that how they feel about black people, man. You have racist groups like the KKK, the neo-Nazis, the skinheads, and different the Rude Boys, the Proud Boys. You got all these different hate groups, national white hate groups in America. Homegrown terrorists is what they truly are, and and everybody know about it. Even our ancestors, our great-great-grandmothers and great-great-grandfathers came from the South. You talk to any of them about these white people, and they'll tell you that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Right. You know what I'm saying? These people have been terrorists ever since they've been on this goddamn planet, man. Now our people gearing up and going. All we've been noticing and seeing on the news for the last month or so is come on and vote. You have a right to vote. They done pushed it with a young generation. I mean, they feel like that is their God-given right that they should get out there and vote the oppressor in over them, man. And that's a sin, man. You haven't seen if you ain't seen a change in the last 35 or 40 or 50 years from voting, then what the hell did you study voting for? You know what I'm saying? That you're getting ready to celebrate these holidays. Our people, a lot of our people don't put up their Christmas trees already and spending all their money at these shopping stores, getting ready to buy this pork and all this other food for Thanksgiving. That's being anti-Semitic, to follow behind our oppressors, to go against the one and only true. We're the only people on the face of the earth that's serving the true and living God, man. The Muslims not serving one. Allah is a figment of your imagination. And every other god, the Hindu Indians, the Chinese, every other race of people, they stay praying to the God that they believe in. Blacks, The reason why we're suffering the way we're suffering and going through what we're going through is because our disobedience and not following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. Now it can get tiring. When you serve the Most High, the scriptures tell us that you can expect for temptations to come your way. I'm not saying that it'll get easier or anything like that, but what I am saying, if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you cannot wonder why you're catching pure hell on this planet. That's right. You don't even ask that question no more. We even got people like Oprah Winfrey and different people that they think they dig deep down inside and make stuff happen on their own. So basically, they placing themselves on the throne. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then when she do things, she always, if you notice, our people love to go over to Africa or other nations and help these other nations with their poverty and with their suffering. When you got your own people right here in America suffering, hungry, homeless, and everything else, man. And it just has to stop. According to the Bible, the Lord said the Most High did not come to abolish the law or do away with the law. He came to fulfill the law. Your pastors are teaching you that the laws were nailed to the cross with Jesus Christ, and that you don't have to follow these laws no more. That's done away with. You saved by grace. That's one of the biggest lies that you ever been told. That's gonna cause you to die in America when these bombs start dropping. You know what I'm saying? Because it's vital. It's life. It's a matter of life and death to follow these laws, statutes, commandments. Then we'll go over it. Then you try to explain that Yahushua Mashiach, who everybody knows Jesus Christ, is a brother. Everybody always want to say, oh, color don't matter, which is a damn lie. That's right. That's a damn lie. That's another big lie that everybody been telling. These white people have stolen our identity, calling themselves Jewish. That white man that's walking around with that little thing in the top of his head with these long curly fries on the side of his damn head is a damn thief, right, and a liar and a murderer and a rapist. Come on, man. These people are terrible people on the planet. The white man is the devil that the Bible speak of. Right. We living in hell right now. You do not have to die to go to hell. Right. And you don't have to die to have heaven. Let's start at Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Go ahead and get down on it.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
According to the Bible said, think not that I am come to destroy the law. It's written in red. That's Jesus Christ, who everybody knows Jesus Christ. That's him talking, man. Right. The Lord said, I did not come to destroy the law. If he's saying he didn't come to destroy the law, then that's saying that your pastor telling you a damn lie. Right. Your pastors are lying to y'all and misleading y'all. He said, the Bible said, I did not come to destroy the law or the prophets. Who are the true prophets of the Most High? The men in the Isupk, Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Yeah, right. It's not your pastors. It's not your deacons and your whatever those people are in them churches, in them synagogues and stuff like that. Those are wolves in sheep clothing. Mm-hmm. That's there to get the money, get you to sleep with your wife, mislead you, and putting a wedge between you and the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. They knelt Jesus Christ, who everybody knows Jesus Christ, but his name is Yahushua Mashiach. They knelt that man to the goddamn cross, man. They beat him, spit on him, mocked him, tortured him, beat him, tied him to a pole between poles, and whipped him with cattails, with little iron needles, little iron bits tied into the bits of him. Every time they whipped him with it, it was snatching his flesh out of his damn body, man. The Romans, come on, man. These people did him so bad. All he did, he was teaching the law, statutes, commandments, showing us that it is possible in the physical flesh to follow, to keep the commandments of our Father. They murdered him, and he hadn't did nothing. Yahushua ain't never killed no damn body. That's right. He had never stole anything. He had never committed a sin in his 33 years. The Lord had never committed a sin, man, at all. And they nailed him to a cross and hung him from the damn cross and suffocated that brother to death. He died for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, man. Right. He didn't do that for nothing. I'm telling you now, all that vote, all you niggas out there that's going to vote, all you sisters out there going to vote, thinking that y'all doing Martin Luther King and our brothers and our sisters fought and went out there and did all they did to have the right to vote. Vote what? Your oppressors over you? Because 95% of the people that you voted for are our oppressors.
Right.
You got a handful of niggas that's out there that you can vote for. Basically, all out there is oppressed. Whites, different nationalities, everything but a black man. And the handful of blacks that's in it, they in there for the money. They can't change nothing.
That's right.
At all, man. Voting is a goddamn sin, man, according to the Bible. Putting up that Christmas tree, cooking dinner for Thanksgiving, celebrating your birthday is a sin against the Most High. And that's why we suffering and we in the conditions that we in America because our stiff-necked and our disobedience. We dying because of a lack of knowledge, because our pastors done taught us how to sin against the Most High by telling you you saved by grace. Come on, man. Stop it. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5 and verse 18.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Now, according to the Bible, man, these laws will not pass. Heaven and earth will pass away before these laws pass away. We're supposed to follow these laws, statutes, commandments that the Lord gave Moses, and he commanded Moses to give it to the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, man. We are the true children of Israel. We are the true Jews on the planet. That's everything that Kanye West said and everything that Kyrie Irving, he really ain't said nothing. All he said was he read a damn book. What was it? From Hebrews to niggas. H2N.
Yeah, it's a documentary they got on. It's a movie. It's actually a documentary on. I want to say Prime, on Amazon Prime.
Good.
Yeah, it's deep. I mean, it's some stuff in there that the white man that they ain't gonna like it.
Right, and this the thing though. Kyrie Irving he didn't direct that damn book. He didn't make that movie. He ain't wrote nothing. All he said was he read a book and he found it interesting. And look how they treating him. They done counseled him out of what he liked to do. Kanye West, they done took everything from him as far as his endorsements. The bank told him he had to get his money and put it in another bank. He consistently under attack. Everybody remember what they did to Nick Cannon, made him shut the hell up. He paying the damn Jewish people thousands of dollars, and he writing out checks and getting these damn white people thousands of dollars going to an anger management class. They want Kyrie Irving to go to an anger management class. They want him to pay. They just want him to jump through all these hoops and loops. The brother ain't did nothing but said that he read a book. You know what? Okay, if they're gonna attack it, don't it seem like if they're gonna be angry, go to the source, go to the people that did it. Right? I ain't heard nothing about that.
It's lucky about man. Even like the Brett Favre thing. You know, Kyrie got they suspended his Nike deal, and Brett Favre still got a Nike deal. He stole all the millions of dollars from them folks over there
in Link,
in Link, just to go build a volleyball court for his daughter. And ain't nobody said that. Everybody forgot all about that. Right. I mean, that's horrible. Right. You taking welfare money out of people who need to eat mouth. Yep. And we talking about Kyrie Irving, who said he read a book or he watched a documentary. And really kind of left it at that. He didn't elaborate on the documentary really like that. He just said he watched something and he trying to find out the truth.
That's how you know something going on. And then you got these rappers, the little black guy. You got a lot of people slowly starting to wake up and realize that what we've been saying since 1969 got truth in it. That it is the truth. Okay. I stand corrected. It is the truth. You know, Kodak Black and a whole lot of other brothers. Yeah, all of them. They realizing the truth and what it is. These white folks so goddamn scared. That's what it is. That if we all wake up, the power is going to be changed over into us. Okay. They know it, and that's why they since when it was a sin for a man to read a book. That sounds like something they was doing back in the
slavery.
Exactly.
It's so heavy because the white men know exactly what their fate is. That's why they try so hard to keep us from coming together. They read the book, they read the Bible. And how you think they got us?
Yeah.
How you think they put us into slavery and put the Native Indians? They know what's in that Bible.
That's the whole
They
point.
also know what the end is, and they're gonna try everything they can to prevent that end from happening.
Which can be expected. They've been in power for so long, they don't want to lose that. That can be expected, man. But according to the Bible, it's for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. Which means we should be following these laws, statutes, commandments. You should not be gearing up to put a tree in your house if you Black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian. You shouldn't be getting ready to buy hams and pork and all this other abominable stuff and cook it and think that you're gonna be able to pray over this stuff and it's gonna be okay. You know how many pastors believe that they get these verses mixed up? Is the one when they talked about the sheep, the brother had the dream, and when the sheep came down, they had all the animals on it. Now they think now you taking that out of content, and you think it mean that you can eat every clean thing, you can eat anything now. You know what I'm saying? That show you that your pastor don't know what the hell he talking about at all, man. These pastors, they got their heaven on earth right now. They're going to pay for misleading God's people and caught putting a wedge between the Most High's people, man. Seriously, they are. The only real priests on the planet right now are the men in the Isupk under Commander General Hunter. And we are not affiliated with no other Israelite group that's out there, man. Don't get it twisted. We stand alone. Now, those brothers, they are more than welcome to come into this truth if they're willing to humble themselves and fall in ranks and work hard. But just coming in here, it don't matter who coming to school. It don't matter who you are, how much you have. You're gonna come in here and you're gonna fall in ranks and take orders and be taught. You can't come in here and buy you can't come in here and buy no power.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm more than 100% sure that's happening in a lot of these other Israelite groups. A brother could go in them schools and buy rank. You can't do that in this school right here, man. Not at all. Let's go to Matthew 19 and 17 right fast.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, why? But you want to start at 16? Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Now, this is one of the brothers talking to Yahushua Mashiach. And the only thing that you can do to have eternal life is to do what the Lord said do. And if the Lord said, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, that's what you have to do. Right. You can't do what you want to do. Grace is not going to save you. Grace is just a time frame. That's right. That's all grace is. It's a time frame to get it together today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised to no one, man. That's what grace is. A time frame, a period of time that we have to get it right. If you don't get it right within a certain amount of time frame, you're gonna be judged. That's it, and that's all. Read.
Verse 17. And he said it to him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is the Most High. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Keep the what?
Keep the commandments.
Keep the what?
Keep the commandments.
According to the Bible, man, he said, why do you call me good? There's only one that's good. That's Yahushua talking about the Father. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, when Yahushua came to the earth, he did what his Father wanted him to do. That's right. He was carrying out he was about his Father's business. Now, we're supposed to be about our Lord and our Savior business, man. The Lord died for us. That brother came to this earth, walked on this planet for 33 years, taught and did miracles, raised the dead, healed the sick, gave the blind sight, everything else, man. And they still murdered him. Everything he did was to help his people. And those Pharisees and Sadducees got so goddamn jealous at him till they lied on him. They lied, got him arrested, and then got him murdered, man. And then at the last minute, they even still had a chance to get him out the situation, and they allowed a prisoner to go free instead of helping the Lord, because them and the Sadducees and the Pharisees of today are these so-called pastors, and y'all have to realize that, man. We study telling you that Your pastor ain't nothing but a wolf in sheep clothing, dressed. He dressed all nice with his $500 suit on and his $200 shoes with his jewelry and stuff on. But he a wicked bastard behind closed doors, man. That man ain't following no law, statutes, commandments. That man eating the same thing y'all eating, catfish and pork and everything. He's celebrating holidays. Y'all decking out y'all church buildings with these Christmas trees and the ornaments and all this other stuff. And that's what's bringing the wrath of God down on our heads, man. The Lord is sick and tired of our being disobedient to the point where now he letting babies die. He's sending plagues to the planet. He opening up them seals and sending plagues to the planet. He done sent monkeypox. He done sent AIDS. He done sent the coronavirus, different viruses. Next is finna be famine. That's what's finna happen next, famine, man. A hunger. It's finna be a cry it's finna be a cry that you never heard before from hunger pains. The Lord is sick of this place. America is the enemy of our Father. Like we said a few minutes ago, we are the only people on the entire face of the earth that's serving the true and living God. Even the Muslims, they pray to Allah. Allah is a goddamn figment of your imagination. They pray to Allah and they'll strap on a vest and go blow themselves up and commit suicide and kill as many people as they possibly can. Why would you want to be a part of a religion like that? Why would you want to be a part of a religion like that? Then you talk to these Muslims over here in America, their answer to it is, oh, they're not following the Quran the right way. They're not real Muslims. Well, according to Christians, they waiting on the damn rapture. They still waiting on the scatter crack so they can fly off some damn well. According to them. That's the whole point. The Lord, listen, according to the Bible, Yahushua Mashiach coming back to this earth and set up his kingdom right here on this planet. And it ain't gonna be no more crying. When he get done, all our sorrows and pain gonna be going away. It's gonna be a new day. Because these people that's running this earth right now, they're not gonna be in play no more. And the judgment of the Most High is gonna start with the children of Israel. The Lord is coming to this planet to fight to save his people, man. He's gonna set up his kingdom on this earth. When you say the prayer, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. The Lord is coming to this planet, man, and our oppressors that put us in chains and in shackles, they going in chains and shackles. These people are going to pay for all the atrocities they have committed on the face of the earth. This so-called Jewish man, what they call Germans, damn it, the children of them Germans.
Nazis?
Yeah, Nazis and all
that.
that.
You talking about the Jewish man that was
Ashkenazi, yeah, that. Them people have stolen our identity, man, and won't give it back. Now they're attacking. If a black man say he say anything, they attacking these brothers, talking about they anti-Semitic.
It's like they ain't never read the definition. That's what it is. Black folks, man, we never think about nothing before we just say it or do it. If you look at the dictionary, it tells you what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with you saying nothing against a white man.
Right.
It has nothing to do with it. So I don't understand how you saying that we the real Jews is you being anti-Semitic. Like, we gotta wake up.
That's the point.
Gotta wake up.
And even though the Lord, it even said in the Bible, the Most High do not wish for none of us to die. But according to the Bible, the majority of us are gonna die. Because you don't want to turn from your wicked ways. You want to keep on following the traditions of men. You want to keep on celebrating your birthdays. You want to keep on celebrating Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, into the zodiacs. You got young women right now today all off into that reading palms and all this other crap, playing with these damn Ouija boards and all this other stupid stuff, demonic crap. We got our women out here, man. A lot of our sisters out here is into that black magic. According to the Bible, it says, suffer a witch not to move, not to live. And it say for a drug dealer, if you're out there selling your people drugs, if you're selling drugs, period, you practicing witchcraft. And it's the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death, period. No matter, you are not finna live a sinful life. And do you know what a lot of Christians think? You could be a filthy, low down human being. And at the very last minute, right before your spirit leave your body, if you ask the Lord, please forgive me, you say. That's what a lot of people believe.
Yep.
You believe that, huh? Listen, y'all are getting warned. Y'all been getting warned ever since 1969 to turn back to these laws, statutes, commandments. We've been telling y'all Jesus Christ is a nigga, man, a brother. The most hardcore, revolutionary black man that ever walked the face of this planet was a black man, not a white man. Everything about us done been whitewashed and stolen. Everything. And we telling y'all that these laws, statutes, commandments is the only thing that's going to save you when the Lord come back. All the praying on Sundays, what the hell is you singing for? Y'all singing all these damn songs on Sunday mornings, getting all emotional, waving your hands in the air, eyes all teary and watery and everything else. And when you come out of that church, all you see is death and poverty in your neighborhood and hunger. Mm-hmm. That's all you see. You've been doing, our people have been doing the same thing. You know what they said the definition of crazy is, or madness is looking for something, doing the same thing and expecting something different. Mm-hmm. We've been doing the same thing for years, ever since Martin Luther King he even admitted out of his own mouth, I feel like I done led my people to a burning building. He wanted to try to change and in the end.
Too late.
Exactly. That's the whole point. It was too late. You done did the damage. And I hope he turning over in his grave. The hell with Martin Luther King. The hell with Farrakhan. The hell with Malcolm X. The Most High one with none of them brothers, man. None of them. Farrakhan went and got into the Islam thing, and the white man got all off into that. He took his voyage and went over there to Mecca and come back loving white people.
Right.
Martin Luther King, he loved white people so goddamn much till he was having sex with white whores at nighttime. I don't know if y'all know about it yet. It's not a secret no more. At all. We got these phones. You can Google everything that we saying. And look and research it and look for yourself. We telling you the truth.
Right.
The only thing that's going to save you is to get into the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana. Forget about all the lies that you've been taught your entire life and turn back to the one and only true and living God, Yahushua Mashiach, who everybody knows is Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, right. He the one that died for us, and he the one that will come back and save us. Ain't nothing it's nothing we can do on this planet right now that would help us at this situation besides turning back to these laws, statutes, commandments. Anything else is vanity. Everything is vanity. I don't care what you do. If you're not following these laws, statutes, commandments, everything you're doing is vanity. It's a waste of time. It's useless. Completely. Mm-hmm. Where we was at? We was at 19, 17? Let's
at 19 and 17.
Okay. We finished that one out. Let's go to 1 John 2 and 3.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, and verse 3.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Come on. It's the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
According to the Bible said, read that one more time, bro.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
Now, in the book of, this the New Testament, by the way. Mm-hmm. When we read it, the whole Bible go together. The Old Testament and the New Testament go together. We don't just read the Old Testament. The whole Bible go hand in hand with one another. Every book is 66 books. Every book go hand in hand, right? With together. And right now we in the New Testament. We in 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. And it say, and hereby we do know that we know him, which is Yahushua Mashiach. Everybody knows Jesus Christ. If we keep his commandments. It don't get no simpler and plainer than that. I can't break it down to you no simpler than that. You're not a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. That explains itself. That tells you that somebody done been lying to you if they tell you. Creflo Dollar said that the laws were done away with. Your pastors, I don't care what denomination, I don't care what denomination or what church you go to, all of y'all pastors telling the same lie, that the laws are done away with, that you saved by grace. Seventh-day Evangelists, Jehovah's Witness, Sanctified, AMEZ, Zion churches, all of them. It don't matter. It don't matter. All of them wrong. All of them missing the mark. According to the Bible, 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments, man. If you're not keeping the commandments of the Most High, you do not have a relationship with the Most High. If you're celebrating these holidays that America have forced upon us, you do not have a relationship. You don't know the Lord. If you got a damn Christmas tree adorned in your house, you don't know the Lord. If you're getting ready to have Thanksgiving dinner and invite your family over, you don't know the Most High. If you've been invited to a Thanksgiving dinner and you planning on going, you don't know the Most High. If you celebrate your damn birthday, all these holidays, even it ain't been 30 days, I don't think they just celebrated Halloween. All these things that America is pushing for us to do as a nation of people, I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, you are following the traditions of men, which are our oppressors. They forced this stuff upon us, man. Those are not that's not for us. The thing that's for us is the high holy days, feast days, the Sabbath coming up in 5 months. That's what you should be gearing up for. High holy days and feast days. We getting ready to go out and the whole nation of Israel is getting ready to come together. That's under this banner. Come together and acknowledge the Sabbath, man. It's time for our people to wake up, man. It's time for y'all to wake up. Listen, the clock is ticking. You can see the way things going in the earth and how these people raising up, and the murder rate is at an all-time high in all these cities, man. People, women, children, and men are dying at an extremely alarming rate in all these cities. I'm talking about the blacks. We're killing each other like, damn it, it ain't no love out there, man. Then we under the oppression of our oppressors. You got to ask yourself, if you can go down any block, is 2, 3, and 4 churches down damn near every black major street. Ain't no change in the streets though. And these rappers, I mean, these rappers for the last 3 or 4 years, them brothers been dying like crazy. The Bible said, okay, we have the power of life and death in our tongue. And by them rapping so much about murder, screwing somebody's wife, selling drugs, and it seemed that stuff is turning on them in a way, well, I mean, they dying like crazy. These young men are dying in their late teens and early 20s, man. And it's crazy, man. It's mad crazy the way they just killed that young boy in that Three Amigo thing. Grabbed him and executed him, shot him in the back of his damn head like that, and then used his body as a shield. And I read somewhere a few days later, they killed the one that killed him.
Yeah, that's what reports were saying, something about and I believe the brother who killed him was like 16 years old, a younger kid.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, we killing each other, man. It ain't the only place you'll be able to find brotherhood is in the Isupk, and something that Captain Malachi brought out there was so damn heavy. All that stemmed from them. They were shooting dice. Then one thing led to another. This Prince dude, his dad is well known in the rap game, a dangerous individual, and arrogance and ego. You know, something that could have been talked out, like the captain brought out last week. If you not, I ain't shooting dice with nobody outside of the Isupk.
Right.
For what? Matter of fact, I'm getting to a point, and I have to admit it. It's going on 6 years now. I'm cutting all ties, man. I see you. I'll be cordial. I got love for my people and all of that, man. But if you ain't in this school, man, it ain't too much I want to do with you. I'm just being honest, man. It ain't too much I want to do with you, man, because you ain't in the truth. And these niggas out here will let some money or a female come between your friendship, man. These niggas out here will get jealous at you just because you doing good and they want what you got. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible out here. And you sisters with this abortion thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fighting like hell to follow behind this white woman to have abortions. Since when murder was okay? Murder is not okay. That white woman fighting tooth and nail to have the right to do what she want to do with her body. Well, black woman, that's not your fight. That's not your plight. The Bible said, be fruitful and multiply. And if you don't want to have kids, stop screwing. Don't have sex. You know how many young, beautiful sisters I know out here, they got 5, 6 kids with 5 or 6 damn baby daddies? That's terrible. What man, don't no man want to be with, ain't no man finna marry you or settle down with you, and after he get through talking to you, out of your 7 kids, you got 5 baby daddies? Ain't no man gonna settle down for that, man. Ain't no man gonna do that. Well, maybe it is. I wouldn't. I couldn't do, I don't think I could deal with that. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But back to the subject, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments. The Lord ain't done away with these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And the reason why we're in the condition that we in, because we done been misled. You call it something like a generational curse. Our grandmothers and our mothers and our dads, they did their best from what they knew, but they didn't know nothing. They was misled, lied to. You know what I'm saying? But now this is a new day. Under command of January and Hunter, man, that truth is out there. The real priests have been brought out of secret and put back in the face of the earth in the front of the public. And we telling y'all what you got to do to get out of this hellish condition that we in. Right. And that's to turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You voting. If you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments and you voting, do not be surprised when death come knocking at your door. That's right. Don't. And I'm willing to bet you anybody out there $100, I would give you $100 cash out of my pocket once y'all get through voting. Ain't a damn thing gonna change in the black community. Not nothing. Everybody that y'all been watching been lying. And can't name one of them keep their promise. Not one of them. Kwame Raoul, that nigga, he up there talking about he gonna help fight for women's rights.
To do what they want to do with their own body, their body, their choice. That's the whole. That's what the whole election is about. This coming up election it's all about a woman having their own choice of doing what they want to do with their body. That's the big outlook on that. And that's sad that's what we come to a point where we elected officials on murder.
And he feeding off it. That's the whole point. He feeding off it you know what I'm saying? He know that's what they fighting for. So he feeding off that to try to get in there. And that nigga ain't got no hair on his face. No hair on his face, no hair on his head. How you gonna trust a nigga that's walking around? He done shaved his beard off, his mustache off, ain't got no hair on his head. Stop it, man. Are you serious? You want to see a real priest and prophet of the Most High? Look at General Commander General Yohanan. Look at them General Muhammad. Look at our Captain Malaquad and his braids, and all the other the 5,000s and the thousands. The brotherhood in the Isupk, man. These are these rough looking niggas that's in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. These the brothers that's following the Most High in spirit and in truth. That's right. The only ones on the face of the earth following the Most High in spirit and in truth is these brothers in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, man. Right. That's it and that's all. and we not rocking ties and bow ties and suits or straight legs. And I don't know where that damn fashion come from. These so many niggas walking around with these straight leg, skinny pants on with no socks, with shiny shoes, no socks, straight leg pants with shoes, shiny shoes and stuff. That shit look gay as hell. Salakia, but it do.
Whatever get closer to looking like a female, that's the way our the generation of the men we get out. The closer you can look to a female, that's what they call fashion now. Like that look like what's the pants called they used to have back in the pants they used to come on. They used to only come up to the ankles. The girls used to wear.
Knickerbockers and stuff like that.
I mean, come on, man. Be a man.
And then the thing is, talking about being a man, is you got people damn near my age doing it. I'm serious. You got overweight brothers with skinny damn pants on, with no socks on. Man, you look. Come on. They're thinking that's the fashion. They thinking they killing it.
Think they're gonna get them a young tender.
I guess that's what they think. And our sisters, a lot of y'all need to cover up for real. I ain't trying to be funny. The Bible said cover up, but I'm telling you need to cover up. But some of y'all got all them rolls going around your waist and your side, and you got all them rolls under your arms and stuff, and you out there with a goddamn one-piece wrestler suit on, looking like a damn sumo wrestler or something. And I'm saying it because that's what you look like. Some of y'all need to really, really cover up for real and stop going outside like that, man. You can't have no man, because if you did, I can't see your man letting you go outside like that. And even you sisters that got nice shapes, cover up. Ain't no one in hell just because you 130 or 35 pounds, you're going to put on some Daisy Dukes and you got the bottom of your butt up coming out from under them pants with a damn bra on because it's 85 degrees outside. Damn, they're butt naked. Some of them little sisters, and you look just like a whore. Yep. That's what you look like, a prostitute. Outside, damn, they're naked like that. That ain't classy. That's so shameful. And you got a dad, brothers, families, kids. You're supposed to be a representation of your family. That's not a good representation of your family, sis. Seriously. Going outside with your tail showing, with everything else showing. Some of these I've seen a few of you sisters out there with y'all fishnet dresses on with matching panties and bras because you got, spent $100 or $200 on your damn underclothes. That don't mean you got to go outside and show it off. Right. And you brothers, y'all spending $50 and $60 to $70 on these damn colorful ass gay looking drawers and walking around with your pants hanging down, sagging. Don't nobody want to see that, B. Oh, real talk, man. That's some gay stuff. That is so man, that's not manly. It's not. It's just not, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. It's time for our people to wake up. Seriously, man. And the older brothers, most of y'all are worse than these young boys. Seriously, man. It just, Lord have mercy, man. Come on, y'all. It's like everybody getting worse and worse, man. It's like the sins of the earth is getting worse and worse. In America, the whole Northern America is an enemy of the Most High. Mm-hmm. Every single choice, everything America do is against God. Everything it do is against the Most High. They voting homosexuals into offices. Mm-hmm. Y'all pushing homosexuality like it's a natural thing to do. You got men like what was his name? That was with the Kardashians, the ex-athlete. Lamar Odom? No, not him. The white boy that cut his rod off. He used to be Bruce Jenner. This man went and had a sex. This man spent his money and got his rod cut clean off. Now, I don't know what's going on down there, but I sure wouldn't want to see it. And it seemed like every man that dealt the Kardashians done lost their minds and went through hell. This man was married to their mama. He was married to their mama. He was their stepdaddy. Mm-hmm. You sleeping with their mama and they stepdaddy, and then after so many years, he went and cut his rod off. You tell me that ain't something wrong with that family.
Yes, something got to be wrong.
Come on, man. And America condoned that. That's what's so bad. America said that he was the woman of the year. Ain't had a period. The brother ain't had a period. The brother ain't been through nothing a woman been through. But he the woman of the year. And you tell me America ain't enemies with the Most High.
Right.
Are you silly? They're eating everything the Lord said don't eat. They done ate damn near. They talking about global warming. You know why the earth off killed? Because y'all eating up every goddamn thing in the sea that the Lord put in there to clean the bottom of the sea. It's common sense. You study going out of space, messing with stuff. This white man is the worstest plague that ever touched the face of the earth, man.
Yeah, right.
Every damn thing that these white people touch, they pollute it. They destroy it. They want to go out and they hunting all the animals. They love to just go out and kill animals. You go out in Africa and in these different places and shooting the giraffes, the gorillas, the hippos, the rhinos. They just love to kill. Bloodthirsty. They're bloodthirsty people, man. They even eat their food raw. Ain't no way in the hell I could sit there and cut that damn steak and it's bleeding on my damn plate and I'm gonna chew on that raw steak. I can't imagine chewing that raw meat. I used to go eat with my boss and they literally would fry you take a damn steak that's almost 1.5 inches or 2 inches and fry it 2 or 3 minutes on both sides and put it on the plate.
Still be moving.
Oh my God, man! Listen, y'all got to wake up, man, and come take your spirits about of America. Anyway, let's. Was that it on there or not? We was at 1 John 2 and 3.
No, it's still at 4.
Come on.
Verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandment, is a liar.
Is a what?
Is a liar.
Is a what?
Is a liar.
If you say that you know the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, who everybody called Jesus Christ, if you say that you know the Most High and you're not keeping his commandments, you are a liar according to the Bible. Read.
And the truth is not in him.
And the truth is not in you at all. Now, it don't get no simpler than that, dude.
Oh, God.
That's self-explanatory. That's like a 3-year-old can understand that. A baby can understand that. It don't get no plainer than that. Seriously. Read.
But whosoever keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected.
Now, y'all say that can't nobody on the planet be perfect. Them Christians will tell you that. Oh, don't judge me. Ain't nobody perfect. I know you're not because you're not following these law, statutes, commandments. That's why you're not. You're not following the words of the Most High.
That's right.
You're not following the one and only true living God. You're following them behind that white man God, that faggot. Caesar Borgia. That's who you worshiping when you pray. You want to love that white man. You want to love your oppressor. You want to hold hands with your oppressor and be friends with him and kiss his butt all day. You go to work and you ain't nothing but teeth and butt kissing all day long at work, and when you go home and give your husband pure hell. Or vice versa. A lot of men, you go to work and you kissing that man butt, you brown nosing all day long, and go home and give your family pure hell. Come on, man, that ain't no way to live, man. That ain't no way to live. The hell with these oppressors, man. Better turn back to these law statutes. Go ahead, read.
Hereby know we that we are in him.
Start from the top, number 5, one more time for me.
Verse 5. But whosoever keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God. So like it verily is the love of the Most High perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him.
We are in the Most High if we keeping his law, statutes,
That's
commandments.
Right.
You have a relationship with the Lord.
That's right.
If you're not following these law, statutes, commandments, you are following up behind demonic forces, principalities in wicked places, man. Matter of fact, you a wicked person. You a wicked person. I don't give a damn. Even your righteousness is nothing but filthy rags, according to the Bible. Even your righteousness is nothing but filthy rags, according to the Bible, to the Most High. If you're not following these laws, statutes, commandments, you can't buy your way into heaven.
Yeah, right.
You can't. Just like we told you a little while ago, you can't buy no rank in the ISUPK. You have to come into school, humble yourself, and get taught how to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You're pure. I don't give a damn how much good you call yourself doing. If you're celebrating these holidays and birthdays and you're not following these law, statutes, commandments, it's vanity. It's a waste of time. If the Bible said it's harder for a rich man to get through the eye of a needle than to get into the kingdom of heaven.
Camel to go into an needle. And that's like, if I may, it's heavy that you brought that up, because I wanted to bring up that what happened with that LeBron James. You see LeBron James walking around holding the hand of that Jewish guy that got out of jail for rape.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and LeBron James, he got nerve to talk about Kyrie Irving, or talk about how pitiful it is what Kyrie Irving did, but he walking around holding the little Jewish man hand, walking them all around, and the Jewish man just got out of jail. I think it was for rape or something like that. Mm-hmm. And LeBron, he loved that white Jewish man, that Jewish priest or whoever he so called is. But his own brother say, hey, we the Jews, or he not even say that, just say, hey, I'm looking at something, I'm exploring what the truth is. Right. And he got a nerve to go against his own brother. And that lets you know that scripture you just said, that it's harder for a camel to go through. It's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man to get to heaven. That just lets you know, like, that the Bible is a true and living,
that's right,
book. Damn right. What I'm saying? It's true and living. It tell you every single day it's proving itself that it's living.
Damn right. We don't need the Quran. When we open this Bible, we don't need the Quran with us. We don't need none of them books that people read to read this Bible. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying these other nations trying to push their religions and things like that on our sisters and on our brothers, man. And y'all need to wake up and smell the coffee, man. Yeah, right. But what we doing in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we would take a Quran and we would throw that book on the ground and step on it. We would turn that book into toilet paper, man. Mm-hmm. The hell with the Quran. We don't give a damn about the Quran. I could care less what you say, how you feel about the Quran. Right. That book ain't got a damn thing to do with blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians. Right. Not nothing at all. So you'll never, ever see us reading that book. I just told you when you'll see us throwing it on the ground. Damn right. That's what you'll see us doing. Take it and use it to clean something. The hell with the Quran. That book don't mean nothing, man. This is the black man. This is the black man independence right here. Right. The King James 1611. That's our independence. That's the only book you need to pick up. I don't give if you're going through depression or whatever, you're going through female problems, whatever crisis that you're dealing with on the face of the earth, you can find an answer to it right here in this book right here. Damn right. Right here. You don't have to go lay on nobody's couch or none of that. Matter of fact, if you really want some help, you want some righteous counseling, find the phone number to the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under command of General Yohana. You want some righteous counseling. Yeah, right. You can't get it nowhere else. Right. It's raw and unadulterated right here in this school right here, man. Anywhere else is about the money. Mm-hmm. That's all it's about. And lies. Stop it, man. Seriously, it's time for our people to wake up, man. Any more on that one? Lie. Okay. That was 5 we got done with. Okay, let's go to Romans 6:1. Romans chapter 6 and verse 1.
It's the book of Romans chapter 6 and verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
The Bible said, what should we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? We just told you you're not saved by grace, man. You're saved by the law, statutes, commandments. Grace is not going to save you. A grace period is like these people sent you a letter threatening to cut your damn lights off on the 10th. You call down there and talk to them and ask them to give you until the 15th or the 20th, and you're going to pay it and they'll tell you, okay, are you sure you're gonna pay it on the 20th? Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, well, we're not gonna cut it off then. We'll wait till the end for you to pay it. That's a grace period. That's grace. Somebody's showing you favor. Somebody's showing you some mercy. Pretty much, that's what it is. That's not what'll save you from dying in America, man, when they start dropping these nuclear bombs. Because we're definitely at the verge of World War III. You see South Korea, they not playing. That little crazy dude over there, he blasting off damn missiles
every day.
Any kind of way you want to. Russia, they done struck and knocked the damn power out over there in Ukraine. Right.
It's a blackout.
Right. China don't give a damn about America. They trying to get all the money. They make everything. China is an ally of Russia. We're on the verge of World War III, y'all. And y'all talking about voting these damn people in? And I would have to say 97% of the people that you vote for are the oppressors. It ain't that many. It is what? Okay, 2, maybe 3 black people out of all the voting crap going on. 2, maybe 3. And I guarantee you, they agenda is not for blacks at all. They're just trying to get that office to keep getting that 100 or some thousand a year and have a comfortable lifestyle. They could after this vote thing is over with, even if they is in office, you ain't gonna hear nothing else from these damn people until it's time to vote again. That's it, and that's all, man. Voting is a sin. You're gonna vote, come to this school and learn how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and get with us. I'll vote going to Yahushua Mashiach. I'm waiting on the Lord to come back and set his kingdom up.
That's right.
That's what I'm waiting on. That's what my hope, that's what my faith is. Waiting on the Lord Yahushua Mashiach to come back and set up his kingdom and destroy this wicked ass place.
Damn right.
Because that's all it is, man. Read.
Okay, verse 2. Verse 2. God forbid, how shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
It's talking about spiritually dead. If you follow these laws, statutes, commandments, you're dead to sin. Sin don't have no hold of you. You're not gonna, even when you're alone at home and behind closed doors, you're gonna follow these laws, statutes, commandments, because the Lord see everything.
That's right.
The Lord know everything. And I think it's safe for me to say that the brotherhood and the Isupk, I think all of us are following these laws, statutes, commandments. I'm not saying that we don't deal with stuff. I'm not saying we don't fight with demons. We all fight. We in the human flesh. So we're going to wrestle with demons. But the thing is to overcome it by following these laws, statutes, commandments.
That's right.
That's the only way you can overcome your demons. Is by coming into the school and learning how to fight, have a spiritual fight within yourself.
That's right.
That's one of the biggest battles you can have every day of your life. Fighting with yourself, making sure you following these laws, statutes, and commandments, and not following the ways of the world. That's a battle all by itself. I'm serious, but it's not impossible. The Bible said that the Bible said that Noah was a perfect man. It was somebody else. It's Job. Job was a perfect man. Yahushua was a perfect man. Okay. And the Bible said that our whole purpose on life, on our whole purpose on earth, and the conclusion of the whole matter is to serve the Most High in spirit and in truth. Right. And if you follow the Lord in spirit and in truth, you're living a perfect life, because you're not going to do nothing that everybody else is doing. You're not going to celebrate shrimp pork. You're not going to celebrate these holidays. You're not going to eat swine, catfish, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You're not going to let your woman tell you what to do. You're going to be the head of your household. You're going to come to these high holy days and these feast days. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do what the Lord said do. That's what you're going to do. And if you ain't doing it, you missing the mark. Period. I don't know what to say. Read.
God. Verse 3. Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Yahushua, were baptized into his death?
And if you serving the Most High, once you start following these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you doing what the Lord said do, you're gonna slay your. We were just saying you're gonna slay your flesh every day. The flesh want what the flesh want, and then say if you living and you done been out there getting high, you done had sex. Your body know what sex feel like. Your body know what getting high feel like. Your body know how it feel to sin. You know how it feel to sin, and some of the sin, even though it's wicked, it feels good. A lot of times, sin feel good, man. I'm just being honest. When I was out there in the world, I liked the selling drugs. I liked the game banging. I liked the getting high. I liked the sleeping with other men and women. And I had a stealing problem. I steal some of the damn minute from the stores and stuff though. I'm gonna take nothing out of nobody's house, but if I was in a big store and the opportunity presented itself, hell yeah, I'll take that opportunity and I'll steal something. You know, but I'm not like that no more. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. When I was in the world, I was a wicked individual. But now I would not do that for no reason at all. Since I've been in this truth, I done had a few people come to me and offer me drugs and stuff to sell. Talking about it, this loud ain't a sin. You should be able to. I'm not selling no damn loud. I'm not selling no crack cocaine. None of that. I done had them temptations come to me. I done had those temptations come to me, and I could have took them. And the way these damn bills coming in, I thought on it for a hot second, and I can't do that for real. I'm gone. And I asked them not to ask me that no more. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? The devil gonna try you. When you get in this truth, the enemy gonna keep trying you, man. But if you're truthful and you righteous in this truth, you're gonna overcome any temptations come your way. It's easy to do. It's not hard. It's not even a burden to serve the Lord. Actually, to be real honest with you, my life has become. I like this life better than I liked the one when I was in the world. Because one thing, I do have a peace of mind. Yep. I wrestle with my bills. I wrestle with the same thing a lot of other people wrestle with. But I have a peace of mind now. You know, I'm not looking behind my damn back. I'm not worried about the police getting me because I ain't breaking no laws. Yeah, right. Let's go to Romans 6:15.
That's the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 15. What then shall we sin? What then shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
Now, what did that just say?
What then shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
Now the Lord telling us right there, just because you're under grace, that don't mean you could pray over no damn. You can't go buy no spiral ham just because it. I used to eat. That was the only one I used to would eat. That spiral ham, you take it and cut it the next day and fry it, and that damn thing made a damn good sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But no. According to this, say, what then? Shall we sin because we are under the law? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? The Lord said, God forbid, man. Just because you're under grace don't mean it's okay to sin. No sins. According to the Bible, the smallest sin is still a sin. But which though some sins are unto death. You know what I'm saying? But just because we're under grace and not under the law, it's not okay to sin. But when the Lord come back, his law is going to be enforced.
It's like that's what I was going to say when you said that. When it's saying under the law, it ain't saying that we ain't got to do the law. What it's saying is like I don't want to say it. It's about how it's being enforced. Right now, you got the choice that you gonna follow the law, statutes, commandments, or the Lord gonna deal with you. But it's gonna be a point in time when our hell become our heaven. Well, if you don't follow the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord ain't gonna have to deal with you. It's gonna be some brothers dealing with you.
Damn right.
You go rape somebody. You go rape somebody's daughter, or kid, or a wife, or something like that. You gonna have brothers sitting at your door with a machete waiting for you.
Damn right.
So that's what it means. It don't mean we ain't under the law no more. It's just saying the punishment that you would get
righteously
back in the days. We ain't getting that right now.
Right.
Because now the law is supposed to be kept in your inwards. So you're supposed to do them because it's something that you want to do.
Exactly. Right now.
Yeah,
when the Lord come back, if we find out somebody's sinning, eating shrimp, or cooking pork, and we kick their doors in and go get them, and we smell weed come from downstairs, we going down there too, kicking them doors in. You got to go. You going before the Most High. And depending on, like the brother said, we catch you raping a woman or something like that, ain't no going to jail and the state taking care of you and all that. You out of there. Especially you out of there. You're going to get your righteous judgment. For real. And if it's going to be like that with the children of Israel, what you think going to happen with these damn oppressors? They going into slavery, man. These people are going to pay for all the bloodshed and all the crimes that they have committed on the face of the earth against the children of Israel. They done stole our identity. They done put cocaine and heroin in our neighborhoods. They done put these damn abortion clinics in our neighborhoods. They're giving us the bottom of everything, the worst of everything. Hell, come on, man. And these people showing you slowly but surely how they feel. Look what they did to Ahmaud Arbery. He was jogging. They ran this man down, and then they feminine themselves. Shot that man down with a damn shotgun. Look what they did to Brianna. Her and her boyfriend in the house, the wrong address. Our people, so many of our brothers and sisters have been murdered at the hands of these oppressors, man. And we're not going to talk about the 100 and some million that was killed in the transatlantic slave trade. The atrocities that they did to them brothers and sisters, man. They really, they was throwing people in the damn sea, shark-infested sea, raping them sisters. Problems raping some of them brothers. Beating them, killing them. Man, come on, man. These people are wicked as hell. These people that's running this place right now are wicked. Joe Biden, if you research some of the stuff Joe Biden done said and did, man, how he talked about black people, black little kids and stuff like that. That funky wankster just died a couple months ago. Queen Elizabeth. She got a hell of a background when it comes to black people. These people are our natural enemies, man. And you want to go out and vote, you vote. I seen people that voted, they early voting, and they gearing up for tomorrow. And like I said, they even killed Martin Luther King. They done shot that man. They shot that man, and then, from what I understand, what I read, getting shot ain't what killed them. They smothered him after they got him in the hospital. From what I understand, he would have survived the gun attack, but they closed the door and they smothered that nigga, man, with a pillow. And his wife sued the government and won. So obviously it was true. She sued the government saying that they killed her husband in the hospital, and she won the lawsuit. And he still was a wicked bastard. I'm not saying he wasn't that now, don't get it wrong. He was in there, him and them pastors and deacons, they was having sex with them white prostitutes late at night. Yep. Orgies and all this other stuff. I was fully grown when I first heard that. I was shocked. But it got to be truth to it. Hell, it's out there. It's out there. Let's go to 6 and 15. Let's go to 1 John 3 and 4.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
Whenever you sinning, man, you transgression the laws of God. Now, you mean to tell me that you'll follow the laws of the land, the laws that the oppressor place upon us, these draconian ass laws that they push upon us, but you don't want to follow the laws that the Lord gave Moses to give to the children of Israel? Are you crazy? You know that if you break any one of these laws and them police see you doing it, you know you're going to either get a citation, a ticket, a fine, or you're going to jail. So what make you think if you're breaking these laws of the Most High, eventually you're going to pay for it, and it's possible to pay for it. You ain't got to die to pay for it either. You could, the Lord might send something your way and cause something real terrible to happen to somebody in your family, whether you realize it or not. You could be sinning so much, the Lord's so sick of you till he'll kill somebody in your doggone family, man, to get your attention. or send you back a damn baby with 2 heads or something, a damn leg growing out his back or something. I seen a picture up there, baby. He had no butt, and his legs, he looked like a mermaid. Can you imagine that? Damn. A live human baby was born like they I'm assuming I don't know how they could have dealt with that, but it's a lot of weird stuff going on today. There's things going on that I didn't see back in the 70s and stuff, man. I'm being honest with you. There's a lot of medically weird things going on in this earth, man. And it's crazy. But right back to 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4, it said, whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law. So if you transgressing the laws, you sinning against the Most High. For sin is the transgression of the law. Once again, man, you cannot do anything you want to do and think you could just say, Lord, please forgive me. You can't keep doing it. You think the Lord, they used to do that back in the days. They would sin every time they committed sin, they would bring doves and goats and bring all these, they was killing so many damn animals. The Lord had to do away with that. Because it's like you study sinning and killing these damn animals in place for your sin. The Lord was sick and tired of that. According to the Bible said, repent. Repent means change your wicked ways. Stop being, whatever you're doing that's contrary to the word of God, don't stop doing it. Don't constantly keep on doing it. Stop it. Cut it out. If you're smoking weed, cut it out. If you're selling drugs, cut it out. If you got the spirit on you where you like to sleep with other men and women, cut it out. Stop it. You have to get control of yourself and stop it. And the only way you're going to be able to get the power to do that, you can't go to the church and get baptized in that damn water and think you're going to come up and you're going to change. You're not. You got to come into this school and get taught how to follow these laws, statutes, commandments. That's the only place you're going to see a change in yourself at. If you go down a thief at that church, you coming up a thief. You go down getting high, you're going to come up, dry off, go home, roll up and get high. That's what you're going to do. That getting dipped in that water is not going to change anything, man, at all. We telling you, it's not. Let's go to 1 John 5 and 3.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
This is the love. The Bible said, 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3 said, for this is the love of our Father, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous, man. Following these laws, statutes, commandments are not grievous, man. You'll be absolutely surprised how easy it is. If you're doing it in spirit and in truth, and you're really tired of living the way you've been living, and you want to change in your life, and you want to serve the Most High, and you don't want to die with America when the Lord come back, when they start dropping them nuclear bombs all over the place. If you don't want to be in the middle of that stuff, you got to turn back to these laws, statutes, commandments. The only place you're going to learn how to do that is in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
Under command of January Army.
That's right.
That's it and that's all, man. I don't know what else to say to you. Now, we got like a couple minutes left. You know, now, another thing, people are always talking about color don't matter. Color don't matter. That's a damn lie. Color do matter to the Most High, man. Let's go down to Revelations 1 and 13 right quick. Color do matter. This Bible is for us, the black people. That's who the Bible for. That Quran ain't for a black man or a black woman. This Bible, King James Version. That's for this. This is the book that we need to be reading and following, because it's the book that'll lead you to the Most High. You got 1 John 3. Go read it.
Revelations 1 and 13.
Come.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a girt about the paps with a golden girdle. When
you see the brothers in the Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, we do not wear t-shirts with fringes around the bottom of the t-shirts. We don't wear that stuff like that. When you see us rocking our boots and our braids, you see us with our fringes on our sleeves and on the sides in the seam of our pants. That's where we rock our fringes at, or across our back, the seam of our jackets and things of that nature. according to the Bible, man, and it's talking about Yahushua Mashiach, man. It say, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed in a garment, clothed in a garment down to his feet. It's talking about the Lord. Go ahead, read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs was what?
White like wool.
His head and his hairs was white like wool. You see a brother you see a brother with a full beard and a natural. That's woolly hair.
That's right.
Like woolly hair. That's describing black people's hair.
That's right.
It's not talking about that stringy dog mane that white people have on their heads, man. It's not talking about long, blonde, stringy hair. It's a hair white like wool. Read.
As white, and it's like as white as snow.
Pretty much like my beard.
Oh God. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Well, which though he probably was angry as hell, or he might have had him a shot of wine. Y'all think the Lord won't drink wine? One of his first miracles, he made wine at the wedding.
Right.
It's okay to drink wine. It's okay to have a strong drink. It's a sin to get drunk and be belligerent. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. If you know you're the kind of person when you can't handle your booze, don't drink. It's simple as that. But it's okay to have a shot. It's okay to have a glass of wine or 1 or 2 shots of strong. Mm-hmm. Read.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet like unto what?
Fine brass.
That's like a penny. Everybody know copper is a brownish color. Read.
God, as if they burned in a furnace.
It's like taking a penny and throwing it inside of a furnace and let that penny stay in that furnace for a few minutes. When you pull that penny out, what you get? A darker penny. It's like blade turned from bronze to black. You really want to know the truth. Read.
Oh God. And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Probably had a voice like Barry White. Strong ass, powerful, deep voice. You'll never find. No, that's the other dude. But anyway, yeah, man. Seriously, the Lord was a black man, man. Let's go to Daniel. No, let's Daniel 10 and 5. Try to do this real quick because we're short on time now.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold and euphus.
I mean, the Lord, he was dressed to impress. He had flavor. He had swag. That's what it's talking about. Read.
Oh, God. Verse 6. His body also like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
That means he had some very, very strong features, and he was a brown complexion brother, dark-skinned brother. Read.
And his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
So I mean, he had to be a brown skin, just like you, me, polished brass, dark complexion. He was not a white boy. That damn lie that they done put out there, that picture, that goddamn imposter that they done forced on the entire earth, talking about that's Jesus Christ pushing that white supremacy at its highest form with their so-called democracy. Y'all got to know the color do matter to the Most High. Quit thinking that color don't matter to the Lord. The Lord only care about a certain tribe of people on the planet. That's the 12 tribes of Israel. He do not give a damn about white people, man. He don't. White people are like a person hawking up coal and spitting it on the ground. That's what the Lord think about that nation and that race. Read.
Oh God. And the voice, Salaki, and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
He had a very, very powerful voice. Let's go to Ezekiel 1 and 5.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings.
Now we talking about angels, right?
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about. Y'all think there's gonna be some little naked ass? Y'all think there's gonna be some little naked babies flying around? Shooting damn Cupid arrows, and everybody gonna be in love and loving each other and coming together and singing Kumbaya. You a lie. Read.
God. And it's like it. And every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings. Verse 7, and their feet were straight feet, and the soles of their feet was like the sole of a calf foot, and they sparkled like the color of varnished brass.
Once again, even the angels in heaven are black. All the prophets in the Bible were black. You ever heard of whitewashing? These white people want you to think that they're the greatest people on the face of the earth. Black people are the greatest people on the face of the earth. Yahushua Mashiach was the greatest, most powerful, most revolutionary brother that ever walked the face of the doggone planet, man. And they want you to think that that little gay homosexual walking around with that clean white robe on, loving every damn body with blue eyes, speaking soft, throwing lilies and stuff. Come on, man, stop playing, man. Jeremiah 14:2 right fast, huh?
God. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
When the Bible said Judah mourneth, what other race of people on the planet mourn more than we are? The blacks, Hispanics, the Native American Indian. Tell me what other race of people on this planet mourning more than we are. That's how you know it's talking about us. Read.
God, they are black unto the ground.
They are what?
Black unto the ground.
It's talking about black people, man. And you got a lot of people out there in these Christian churches. You go to talking about the Lord is black. The first thing they say out their mouth is color don't matter. The Lord don't. He don't see color. He don't. He a nigga. And according to the Bible, he blacker than Wesley Snipes or somebody. Very dark skinned brother.
It's like if he don't see color, how he make it?
That's the whole point. That's a good one. I like that.
He don't see color, but he made color. He made people different colors for him. Come on.
Song of Solomon 1:5 right quick.
Oh, God. Look at Song of Solomon 1:5. I am black, but comely.
I am what?
I am black, but comely.
He said, I am black, but comely. He's saying, I am black and beautiful. Where you think you get I'm black and proud from? Right? I am black and King Solomon. I am black and beautiful is what he's saying. I just wanted to hit those few little verses right quick. That's my time, Israel. Shalom.